Hello. Greetings and salutations, members of the audience. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, or morning, wherever you are. I hope it's going well. Today I'm here to promote and more so talk about and try to get you to understand my passion project, if you will. It's a comic series that I'm trying to get out there and hopefully get a more wider audience. So I think for you to have a bit more of an understanding for it and to like it even, I think I should talk about what it's about, just so you can get a little bit of context and so you can form a bit of an opinion. So just like the basic plot of it is that my main character, Marcella, is a drag queen, and she meets a man after one of her shows. His name is Robert, and he doesn't know that Marcella is a drag queen. So the climax and the whole, not really conflict, but the climax is leading up to Robert finding out that she's not a real woman. But that's not the only conflict, quote unquote, in the series, because Marcella also encounters one of Robert's enemies, and I haven't told anyone else this yet, so I guess I am spoiling regards to my thing earlier. But Robert knows someone that he doesn't like, and Marcella forms a bond with them, that a business deal or something, and then it's basically that person is the antagonist of our story. And the business deal was that person was going to be a manager for Marcella's acting career, so it would help her and stuff, but it ends up going downhill really quickly, and another climax of the story is that Robert has to find out. So it's interesting that I have two climaxes and two quote-unquote conflicts at once. So maybe that will be of interest of you. If it is, maybe please check this out. And if any of the things that intrigues you or you find interesting or interests you at all, please at least try to read it. And that's another thing I should talk about, at least, is that I put this in a video format, but it's supposed to be read like a book or like a comic, and I made it a comic, but I don't really have a good comic or book outlet, so it's supposed to be read that way, but it's in a video form. I just drew it as a comic and made it like that. It's still a comic and supposed to be a book one day, I hope, but just, read it that way. It's still a series, that's what I call it. But yeah, I thought I'd get that out there. I do kind of want to talk more about how I made these characters and how they were formed, so I'm going to talk about that real quick and then get into the other stuff. So, I'm going to refer to Marcella as her out of drag name and pronouns for this, okay? But just remember they're the same person, okay? I made Trident first before I made Robert, and he didn't come until a long time. I mean, not a long time, but not until long time after. So let me explain a bit. I made Trident in September or October, maybe even November, so sometime around that, and he was kind of an expression of some sort of femininity that I couldn't explain in myself. I think it all started when I was in math class and I had my notebook open and I wanted to draw something, and I had this picture of a woman or in a gown or a dress in my head, and I was like, I need to put that on paper now. I wasn't even thinking about drag queens or the whole concept at the time, but I was like, this is a form of femininity that I don't have in myself, but it's something I have, and I need to get it out there a way I can that makes me feel comfortable, because I don't feel comfortable exploring any type of feminine I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I don't feel comfortable displaying or showing any form of feminine side of myself. Okay? So I feel like Trident or Marcel is a way of outletting that. And I really appreciate that, honestly. So, before I discovered the whole, I knew he would be a drag queen, but I didn't think that, I didn't, discover that, or some parts of it for a while. So, I just, thought he would be, a femboy. I dressed him up as a femboy for the most part in the beginning, but I still knew he would be a drag queen in my thoughts. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. And I also knew that he would be an actor and a model and stuff. I had to plan all this stuff out because when I first thought, I didn't think he would be an actual character. I just thought this would be a silly guy that I'm gonna draw. But no, I just eventually thought I need to make this character, and thank God for that because I love him. And I also, I knew he would be an actor. He's an actor, that's what the business deal is for, and also a model and a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, I really like exploring characters like that, so I hope you will too. I hope you will enjoy him as much as I do, because I really liked the time I had with him before I made the comic and all this stuff, and even Robert even. Now I should get into him too. I made Robert, I think around early February, late February, or sometime in March. Probably in February, I think, sometime around that. But he was originally meant to be, in a movie with Marcelo, in the typical dress she wears, you can see that I'm drawing now. This is so funny to me, because originally Robert, I didn't have a name for him, and he originally he went through 3 redesigns before I finally landed on Country Boy, and now I'm so satisfied with that now. But originally, his first design, he was supposed to be a rich white man when he was doing that movie. And that's so funny now because the one I landed on was complete opposite. And then there was another one. You guys, I can show this on screen if I want, but I probably won't. But I think the concept was just an actor that she was working with at the time. And then it gradually grew and got more and more something I could agree with and work with. And I'm very thankful for that. But, he's I don't really think I have as much as a deep connection with Robert as I do with Trident, but he's definitely a character I can agree with. I think he's much more, not as much more, but because they're both comic relief, but I think Robert just lightens the mood more, and he's more supposed to be more entertaining. But I think it's a character that people will like, especially people that live in or grew up in the South. Definitely. But I don't have much to say about him except I hope people will like him. I didn't put as much time into him as I did because the concept didn't come to me as quickly. But I still think they go well together. I think I'm trying to I still get new concepts for him every day, and I write it down. I'm still developing his character in my head, but I like I do with Trident. I hope it's something people will like. I think that's about all I have to say about this for right now. I really hope you enjoy the comic. It's coming soon, I promise. Less than a week, I can assure you, because I'm just in the editing stages right now. I've finished all the drawing and the writing. I literally finished the writing not even 3 months ago. But it's so fun. You can literally expect it soon. I promise you. It's all hand drawn. It's from the heart. I promise you. I didn't use AI to make any of this. I really hope you enjoy it. I put my heart and soul into it, and I can't say any more than that. Credits to Raven, my friend, to for helping me with this thumbnail. I'm drawing it now. It's just drawing, and also for my in real life friend Mariyah, for helping me with backgrounds. See who else? Issac for helping me, my in real life friend for helping me with backgrounds, and myself too. I also want to shout out my friend Rowan for supporting me and helping me with literally anything I asked, if I needed it. So I think that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for taking your time to watch yourself. I meant thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this. No, thank you. I love you. Bye. I'm done.